Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Linda Nuss, the host of Light Me Up Radio. And I just wanted to create a short audio and talk about what if. It's a new year, and we'll be going into it setting New Year's resolutions and changing the things that haven't been working for us and setting goals to accomplish in the new year that perhaps we've put off in the past. Maybe it's losing a few pounds or accomplishing a task that you've been procrastinating on, or simply just making life changes to better fit what you want in life. It's a great time, if you haven't given it any thought, to actually sit down and dream and ask yourself, in your perfect world, what is it that you would want? If you just get out of the way of telling yourself that, well, it's not possible, so why even think about it? I guarantee you, if you don't start thinking about it, it is impossible. You have to bring it into your space. You have to bring it into your consciousness. So there's nothing to be afraid of in doing this. That's why I wanted to talk about what if. What if I could go sailing and have nice cars and have the perfect relationship? Whatever it is that you dream about and don't really allow yourself to have it come to your consciousness. What if everything outside of yourself right now, let's just pretend, okay? Let's just pretend. What if every obstacle that you can determine is keeping you from moving forward or having what you want or even thinking about what you might want? What if it was an illusion? What if it really wasn't real? And what if all the people in your life that were causing you grief or feeling like it's their fault you're stuck, what if they were sent here on a bigger, broader perspective, on a soul level? What if their souls said, you know what, I'm coming in and I am going to ruffle this person's feathers until they start to understand that everything outside themselves is not really real. I'm going to irritate them and annoy them enough to get them to start questioning things that they've been taught that they've never questioned, and start to really figure out what they want. They're so sick of being told, maybe you're so sick of being told what to do and how to think and, how you're going to be deemed a good person. You get your good grades and you get married and you have your children and you're successful, you've got money, letting those things determine that you're a good person and that you're living a good life. It's not to say that those things can't bring you happiness, but they should not define you. So, what if the people in your life come in to irritate you enough to start really just basically saying, forget it, just forget this. I'm going to figure out what it is that makes me happy, and everybody else can stay mad until they get glad. So, what if those people in your life took on that mission as a soul, agreed to play that part in your life in order to help you expand who you are and reconnect with that power that you've got inside? That intelligence that you were born with, that you came in with and have forgotten about as you've been conditioned. What if these people in all actuality, really are the ones on a soul level who love you the most. What if? What if that were true? Wouldn't that make you look at life completely differently? What if the circumstances and the struggles that present themselves to you were purposeful, had been decided before you ever were even incarnated that they were going to happen? In order for you to travel the journey that you're traveling, what if every single thing that happens is in perfect order, on a bigger scale, on a broader perspective, on a soul level? Remember, we're expanding outside of the physical level here when we're talking this what if. We're talking that the universe really, and God, source, spirit, whatever you want to label it, it doesn't matter. That energy, that pure energy, is always perfection, always knows what it's doing. What if you had faith in it and understood that no matter what was presenting itself to you, that it was for your highest good? And whatever that was presenting itself to you, you had something to learn. Your ego's going to look at a person that's annoying or a situation that is a struggle and say, how could this be teaching me anything? That person has nothing to do with me. I don't want to have anything to do with that person. How could that person have anything to show me? Or this situation is horrible. How could this be good in any way? I guarantee you, ego's pretty strong and it will pop up and it will speak its mind. But what if you were just conscious enough to see it, that that was what was happening, and expand outside the external arena and understand and see that the universe and God, spirit, that energy, that source energy is bringing you exactly what you need in every moment, and be open. You might not always see what it's supposed to be teaching you, but you can be open and open your heart and say, whatever it is I'm supposed to be learning, please heal it. I release it now. I release it to be healed. I send love into it. I send love to this person or this situation because I know that it has showed up for a reason. So what if you could live your life and be conscious like that? And maybe you don't believe it at first, but what if? What if you just tried? What if you could play the what if game? I mean, wouldn't that just make you feel better to know that there's a bigger energy and a pure, pure light energy that is really running the show? What if your resistance to all of it keeps it coming back? What if your resistance to accept it and breathe love into it and embrace it is what makes it keep having to show up again? What if? What if? All right, well, that's it. I just had to have this what if moment, and I want to thank you for tuning in. And please take this into your new year and hopefully transform some of those hard situations into something loving and full of gratitude. Namaste, everybody.